Yo, it's your boy, Walt Patton, man, creator of Ghetto Therapy, the free and open to the public therapy space. I've been doing it for the last 5 years. I'm also the creator of Create Art Not Violence, the youth art initiative, where we help heal trauma through art. So yeah, it's your boy, Free Thinker Walt. We here. We down at the StreamSpace Live. I've been trying to get here for like a month. My boy Savage finally let me here, so I'm here. Let's get it.
You only as strong as your team.
This one called Greatest of All Time.
So if you got a weak team around you,
it's my definition of the GOAT.
Look, I'm front line when the war's on. I'm feeling peaceful in the war zone. Can't believe my boy gone. You see, the problem is niggas creating hope. I'm an untamed lion, so niggas can be the GOAT. Greatest of all time is not defined by your rhymes, it's defined by your purpose. So if you serve, you deserve it. You see, the shit that I'm spitting come from a lie. You optimistic, I pop the clip and send you the guy. I'm not the slickest, I'm not the realest, I'm just a guy that elevated out of the poverty state of mind. You see, they never gon' respect your mind. Don't disrespect the grind, but disappear when you think it's time. Then reappear back in beast mode. Motherfuck the street code, cause niggas shooting babies like a week old. Triggering my post-traumatic syndrome. Crab in the bucket here, man, I should've been gone. The city just not big enough for all the shit I've been on. Had my first kid at 17, man, I've been grown. Melanated caramel brown, that's a skin tone. Looking at her Apple Watch, she said I should've been home. But baby know my loyalty, treat me like I'm royalty. Hot oil back rubs, that's the way she spoil me. But back to this real shit, you know I'm hard to deal with. A wizard with a full clip on my Bradley Bill shit. My Shaquille O'Neal shit, dunking on these haters. You ain't cutting Lil Boosie hair, impossible to fade us. Walked up on my job, I got tired of being patient. If you lazy on your ass, that's the closest thing to Satan. When I come around, all these niggas turn ghosts. I ain't fucking with these rappers, they actions don't match they posts. Strangers show you love, the hate be coming from close. Strangers bring you money, your homies to get you smoke, and that's the way it go. I mean, we really believe that the GOAT mean that what you say, or what you wear, or what you drive, and really makes you the GOAT. But making a positive impact is what makes you the greatest of all time.
Look, greatest of all time, not defined by your rhymes, it's defined by your purpose. So if you serve, you deserve it. You see, they never gonna respect your mind. Just respect the grind and disappear when you think it's time. And disappear when you think it's time. Oh yeah, I like this. It's real smooth, like the atmosphere go with the song. Like I'm real chill. Okay. We going straight through? We good? We go straight through? All right. And that was the greatest of all time, man. My definition of being the GOAT. It's not about what you got. It's not about what you driving, what you wearing. It's about serving purpose. And if you serve your purpose, that makes you the GOAT. No matter how much money you got, no matter how much material shit you got, as long as you serving purpose and taking care of your family, you the GOAT.
You know what's so sad, man? You know what's wild? Martin Luther King stood for nonviolence.
This for my Ghetto Therapy family right here. They love this.
A street.
We was just at the Fresh Fest 23. I performed this. Entire Fresh Fest went crazy. This song called Pressure. Only how I perform well is if I got some pressure attached to it. Look,
I'm here to apply the pressure, the government to test you. But if you stay consistent, I promise you gotta bless you. I'm just here to tell the truth. You know I'm living proof. A killer on the mic, bitch. Rest in peace to Duke. You know how the game go. Different day, same flow. She say that she love me, I say that's a UFO. She say that she into me, I know she ain't into me. She acting like an enemy. She just want my energy, I swear these girls is draining. She just want my knowledge. She ain't bringing nothing to the table but some mileage. Shout out to my black queens who ain't taking vaccines. Need a strong woman, similar to Maxine. Yeah, I'm talking waters. We gotta raise our daughters. Our sons watch our every move. Our fathers never taught us, so we going harder. We ain't have a blueprint. You ain't in your kid's life, I don't need your 2 cents. Ain't no need for acting. These young niggas is active, and they'll knock your ass down just for target practice. It ain't nothing to brag about, but that's the way it is. If you never count me out, then I won't count me in. So that mean I need some pressure. You know I'm here to win. If you never count me out, then I won't count me in. So you know I need some pressure. You know I'm here to win. If you never count me out, then I won't count me in. So you know I need the pressure. You know I'm here to win. If you never count me out, then I won't count me in. So that mean I need some pressure. You know I'm here to win. If you never count me out, then I won't count me in. So that mean I need some pressure. I'm not your enemy, my nigga. We going through the same thing, living in the same circumstances, fighting for the same bag. Our enemy, the government.
So yeah, that's kind of like my toxic trait. If I don't got no pressure, I don't perform well. That's kind of a secret I shouldn't be letting a lot of people in on, but if you don't put pressure on me, I kind of be relaxed. I kind of be chill. Gotta apply pressure. So that's what this song was made for. And it's off my Black Boy Blinded by Red Lines project. About 8 songs on there.
Oppression in the black community ain't gonna never stop. Long as they keep the same black oppressors in position to keep oppressing. J. Edgar Hoover once said, the only thing he feared is black unity. The government fear us coming together. That's why they wanna continue to keep us separate. That mean I need some pressure. You know I'm here to win. If you never count me out, then I won't count me in. So that mean I need some pressure. You know I'm here to win. If you never count me out, then I won't count me in. So that mean I need some pressure. You know I'm here to win. If you never count me out, then I won't count me in. So that mean I need some pressure. You know I'm here to win. If you never count me out, then I won't count me in. So that mean I need some pressure.
Tap into my link, man, and click on that Black Boy Blinded by Red Lines. If you see a red line on anything I wear, that means that's what that represents. It's the red lines. And I won't talk you to death about structured racism tonight, but if you tap into my page, you'll see I talk about structured racism so much. Being from the Down the Way projects, we went through it. Historically, we've been red lined, so tap in. Whoo, that's 2 songs in a row. I might could pull out 4. It depends. I feel good. Yeah, it's 2.
Black mother of the earth.
Shout out to my black queens who ain't taking vaccines. This for the ladies right here, though.
From your skin,
you beautiful within. 1 time for the women that know they a queen. 2 times for the women that know they a queen. 3 times for the women that know they a queen. You know you a queen. Keep doing your thing. Melanated, elevated, so you celebrate it. You know they hating, but you patient cause you educated. You know you a queen. You need you a king. You got your own business. Keep doing your thing. She going hard, doing yoga, working on her body. Every woman not a queen. This song ain't for thotties. She doing Pilates. She know she the best. She go to school to be a nurse and she acing the test. Baby daddy, he in prison, so she wear the crown. She ain't worried about a nigga, so she hold him down. Single mother on her own. She don't get assistance and she would never fall off. I mean, she too consistent. No matter the height, no matter the weight. The only thing that matter is your hustle and faith. Keep hustling, babe. You know I pay attention. I made this song for you. Here go your recognition. You know who you are. You know you a star. You know you a queen. Keep setting the bar. You know your credentials. You know what you've been through, and you ain't Hollywood. You just know your potential. You know you the truth. Do what your mama taught you. She got you well-rounded. She aware of your culture. I know that you strong. Keep holding your own. You my black queen. You my Nina Simone. 1 time for the women that know they your queen. 2 times for the women that know they your queen. 3 times for the women that know they your queen. You know you a queen. Keep doing your thing. 1 time for the women that know they your queen. 2 times for the women that know they your queen. 3 times for the women that know they your queen. You know you a queen. Keep doing your thing. 1 time for the women that know they your queen. 2 times for the women that know they your queen. 3 times for the women that know they your queen. You know you a queen. Keep doing your thing. I'm gonna go 1 more. I'm gonna go that 4th one I sent you, Savage. Cause I'm more so in that elevating, like the educating stage of the music part. When I was younger, I was like into making that kind of music, like street music, down the way project, that type of shit. But in my 30s, I'm more so into educating. I feel like being 30, 36, like when you in that age realm, you should be making constructive, positive music, educating your community, educating your people on how not to only get some money, but to better their environment. So that's what I'm doing in my 30s, man, with my music. More so educating on how to get some money.
The welfare department came to our home. They talked with my mother about
Let me stop this one real quick. I just tapped the button.
Into the housing.
So look, real quick, this next song is called Daddy's Gone. And a lot of the times when, we talk about like deadbeat fathers, there's no excuse for a man that's not taking care of their kids, right? There's no excuse for that. But there were laws and legislations that was wrote early in the 60s to keep men out the household. And that's what this song is about. Because when I was younger, about 10 or 11, my mother used to literally have to hide her boyfriend's clothes when they came for inspection. So it couldn't be a man on the lease. And if it was a man on the lease, then she had to pay extra on rent or she might get evicted. So this is what happened in the black community inside the projects on StreamSpace public housing. If you had Section 8 and received any public assistance, a man wasn't allowed to be on the lease. And I really lived through that shit, so that's what I'm here talking about on this one. It's called Daddy's Gone.
Project, but the stipulation was that my father could not be with us. They would put us into the housing project only if he
It's all on the Black Boy Blinded by Red Lines project, too.
My mother and father discussed it, and
believe it or not, a lot of people don't know this shit, so
best for the 12 children
teach you through the music.
for the father to leave the home. And that's how we got into the project.
Mama used to have to hide her man clothes when it was inspection time. The government was on a different grind. Growing up in the projects, we had restrictions. They replaced our fathers with government assistance. We was raised by our mothers, our fathers was missing. So they left us to die alone out in the trenches. Let you have a man in the house, they take the voucher back. So this shit never was fair, fuck a housing act. I can vouch for that, cause I used to live it. If you had a man, food stamps wasn't given. But the man was gone cause they was locked in the prison for the same shit that the government was giving. Crack cocaine and took our parents out. They was snatching kids for ransom, ain't know they whereabouts. If you ain't give up the money, they'd air them out. They died for the love of the money, that's all they care about. Gave us all these drugs to damage our generations. Our enemies the one that created the legislation.
All right, one more time, look.
Mama used to have to hide her man clothes when it was inspection time. The government was on a different time. Growing up in the projects, we had restrictions. They replaced our fathers with government assistance. Mama used to have to hide her man clothes when it was inspection time. The government was on a different time. Growing up in the projects, we had restrictions. They replaced our fathers with government assistance.
The welfare department had a rule.
Whoo, that was 4 straight. I did it though. I didn't think I was gonna do it. I didn't think I had it in me to do 4 straight, but shout out to Savage, man, for bringing me through StreamSpace, man. I appreciate this a lot. Yeah, just had a good time running through the 4 songs and just wanted to kind of educate, you know what I'm saying? I took y'all through the greatest of all time, then I took y'all through Pressure, then I took y'all through the Queens, and then last but not least, Daddy's Gone. So I just really wanted to educate and talk to the people and, just talk about the shit that we go through in structured communities, projects, public housing, up the way, all the environments that's going through this shit. So it's all what you call it, a trap. It's all that shit. It's all written through laws and legislations. So, let's create solutions together. I'm tired of the complaining phase. Let's create solutions. Can nobody change our environments like we can? So we can't expect organizations or whoever to come through our environments and make a change. We got to make the change. The best experience when you work in the best education in community is lived experience. So when you work in an environment, you're working in community, lived experience is the best education. So utilize your lived experience and change your environment, and that's what I wanted to do, perform that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
How you feeling, man?
Whew, I'm winded, but I'm here, though.
Yeah, you here, man. You hit him with a hot 4.
Yeah, I ain't did that in a minute.
A little 4-piece.
I ain't did that in a minute, boy. Whew, I had a 20-minute set in September, but I used 10 minutes for poets. And I just took the other 10 minutes. Like, I'll take 10, like the poets take 10.
Right.
So I kind of worked it out.
Okay. Hey, man, but I know it was only 4 songs, but all those 4 songs were impactful. They all had a serious message, and they were meaningful in a very good way,
Definitely.
So we've had a lot of music on StreamSpace, and that's what it's here for, but specifically the topics that you have in your music, it hits home, obviously, me being a black man, and topics that people need to hear about that aren't always promoted through music, so it's nice to see, people still trying to put messages in music, definitely stemming to the foundation of hip hop. You know, being knowledgeable. You know, spreading that message, spreading that knowledge, telling those stories. You know, so yeah, man, I really enjoy listening to all 4 of those tracks for sure.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Plus, I still live in that environment.
Yeah.
So it's like I'll be wrong to, be on the destructive end when I did that shit when I was younger. I was on the destructive end.
Yeah.
Went to jail, came home. So it's only right that I be on the constructive part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I've
yeah.
been doing it 10 years straight, no breaks, as I was telling you earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So, the hard work has paid off, man. A lot of good things been going my way. I done won like 10 awards for doing this shit in like the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Most recently, the NAACP award, as I always talk about, because I don't
That's
know
crazy.
nobody in my family. I don't know nobody in my projects. I don't know nobody in the city of Cleveland that I know that won the NAACP award. So I was able to accomplish that, and I make that like known all the time, like fresh out the projects with that shit. So yeah, man, just trying to change my environment. Well, changing my environment.
Yeah.
Over the last 2 years, we connected 1,300 Black residents to licensed therapists at Ghetto Therapy.
Okay.
And out of that 1,300, 900 of them never received mental health services before they came to Ghetto Therapy. So this is important with the partnership with Cleveland Clinic, Environmental Health Watch, Tri-C, Burton Bell and Carr. These are all my partnerships I have.
Right.
And more partnerships to come. I just got off the phone with CareSource earlier. So it's more partnerships to come with Ghetto Therapy and Create Art Nonviolence. Just changing my environment through structured racism and just, figuring out the shit that impact us the most and creating solutions around it. We no longer in the complaining phase.
Right.
But first we must educate, we must address the problems, and then create the solutions.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times we don't even know the problem. So how we gonna create a solution?
Yeah.
So just so happened I've been blessed to be in rooms to understand the problem. And now I know how to create solutions like Ghetto Therapy and Create Art Nonviolence.
Well, it's good having those solutions coming from the inside and coming from places and people that the people who need those solutions can relate to. I would say I work IT for my day job, right? Right now I work for a healthcare company. That's cool. My previous job, I worked in a school. Now, I'm not really there to do anything with the kids, but what I did notice was there's a lot of these Black boys that are in these schools that have teachers that they just don't relate to. The people that are trying to give solutions, which is fine, and we need all teachers and help in society of all races, but I did notice that there was a lack of young Black men not able to get those solutions and help and knowledge from people that they can relate to. So you being a Black man, just putting these things right back into the community is very important. It's important from a psychological aspect as a Black man to Black man, but you just mental health across the board, with race and color and gender aside, like it is important, man.
It's definitely real, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. And when you mention those Black boys, a lot of the times I made this short film called Before I Get to School.
Okay.
It's on YouTube, the Walt Patton YouTube channel. It's called Before I Get to School. And a lot of the times you see these Black boys, they go to school, the teachers, suspend them, talk to them crazy, but they don't know these kids' environment.
Our home life.
So they don't know what they go through before they get to the classroom. So it's like kind of understanding what these kids go through before they get to the classroom. And if you can understand that, then you can understand these kids more because they see a lot of shit, man, before they walk into a classroom. And then you pressing them to learn. So it's like if they ain't even eat this morning and you want them to learn, it's kind of like difficult. They ain't got the latest shoes as their classmates got, and you want them to learn, it's kind of difficult. If their clothes is terrible, it's tore off them, they dirty, they, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of difficult. So you got to really understand these kids' environment. And by me still living in the projects, I'm able to see all of that. Of course, I got several opportunities to move out.
Right.
But the only reason
I was
why
going to ask you that too.
Yeah, no. So just to answer that, the reason why I didn't move out, because when I went to Alfred A. Bennett, the elementary school in my projects, we used to have career days, and we had all these people, firemen, cops, we had ambulance, all these great people come, but you would only see them for that day once out the year. So when I went back to my projects, we didn't have no firemen and no cops. We had drug dealers, robbers, athletes, and that's who I looked up to. They had all the women, the cars, the clothes.
Right.
So them was my role model. So I purposely stay in the projects because now the kids can knock on my door. I went to every school down the way and did the same thing I'm doing now. Talk about structural racism. Talked about ghetto therapy. Talked about the solutions I created. Been on the news 14 times. So when the kids see me on the news, down the way, they come knock on my door.
Yeah.
We just seen you. Can you come outside? And I do that.
Yeah.
So I stay down there purposely to have that role model that I didn't have when I was coming up.
Yeah.
Yep.
When did you realize, going back to the music aspect, when did you realize that you needed to switch up, or you wanted to switch up that content that you were, putting through music on the art side? When did you realize that needed to change to match everything else you had, were starting?
So I came home from jail in 2012. I came home rapping like that street project shit, but I only did it to kind of get my peers to come on board for what I really had. I already had a strategy to utilize my music to get them to gravitate to it, and then I was gonna switch over to the message, and then I was gonna switch over to ghetto therapy. I was gonna switch over to create art, not violence, to get the hood to heal. But first, I had to get on our level. I had to talk they shit that we talk, and now once I did that, I was gonna convert over, and that's what I'm doing now. You just see me converting over to my plan that I had since 2012, and now I'm just executing it with ghetto therapy and create art, not violence.
That's what's up, man. So when you got to decompress from the music, when you got to decompress from, the meetings and the ghetto therapy and, the initiatives that you're a part of, and you just want to, got to go take a step and you get in your zone, what's some of the things that you use to get in your zone to kind of clear your head?
So right now I'm big on utilizing the services from ghetto therapy. My biggest thing is Reiki therapy, which focuses on your body chakras, like your root chakras, your throat chakras, like your head chakras and all those type of chakras that we get. It's like 7 different ones. I don't even know the names of them. Yeah. But that's the biggest one that I utilize the most. And Shannon Yarbrough is the licensed therapist that I go to the most. She's the first therapist at ghetto therapy and massage therapy. So I utilize Reiki and massage therapy the most. So those are 2 things that I use to decompress. Okay. But honestly, I don't really know how to decompress. You know what I'm saying?
You said 10 years now, stop.
Yeah, so because people tell me all the time, like, Walt, you need the self-care. But it's like, when you born into trauma, when you born into mental illness, when you born into mental health issues, it's kind of hard to self-care because you carrying generations and generations of trauma on your back. So it's not easy to go off in self-care when you're trying to break generations and generations of a curse. Yeah. So it's different because I was born into this shit. I didn't inherit like houses. I didn't inherit businesses. I didn't inherit money. I inherit mental health issues.
So every day it's a wake up and go.
Every day it's a wake up and go. Man, my grandmother died. My grandmother died in 2015 or 2016. Man, they was sending us bills in her name to like 2021. So she died in debt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And leaving it over to the family. They really wanted us to pay her debt. Yeah. So that's what I was born into. So it's kind of hard to self-care and take vacations when you're trying to bring your kids out of that shit.
Yeah. Hey, but you seem like you still find ways, man. You find ways to overcome. You find new ways. You find new things to get into. So I mean, hey, man, I gotta come to some of the things you got going on. I haven't been to any of the ghetto therapy sessions. I'm definitely gonna make it my business to come out for sure.
For sure. This Wednesday is men's night, man. We on 2390 East 79th in Quincy. That's the Cleveland Clinic, Langston Hughes building. Okay. So it's men's night this Wednesday starting at 6 p.m. 2390 East 79th in Quincy, Cleveland Clinic, Langston Hughes building.
Is that every Wednesday?
Yeah, so every Wednesday is ghetto therapy, but the first Wednesdays is men's nights. Okay. Right? So that's on 2390 East 79th in Quincy. The second Wednesdays is teens nights. Gotcha. At the same building, 2390 East 79th in Quincy. The third Wednesdays is women's nights. So that's at the Burton Bell and Cornucopia Center, 7201 Kinsman Road. Okay. And the fourth Wednesdays is Maisha Night, which is at Environmental Health Watch, 4600 Euclid Avenue.
You said that's the which night is that? The fourth one?
The fourth Wednesday is Maisha Night. So Maisha, her name is Maisha Watkins. Gotcha. She's a licensed counselor, graduated from Harvard. She also got an NAACP award. We won it the same day. Nice. So she facilitates the fourth Wednesday of the month.
Okay. Nice. Man, that's what's up, man. What else you got coming up on the music side? You got some more singles coming? Got an album?
Yeah, the Black Boy Blinded by Red Lines, man.
That. I mean, like you said, you don't necessarily got to go into the full depth of like the meaning behind it, but when did you drop that project?
So that dropped in 2021. That's actually been like a 2-year project. Okay. Yeah, but it's just now like
time to find, don't it?
Yeah, it's just now taken now. So it's like, so
that's what's 2 years. Yeah. You said it's a Black Boy
Blinded by Red Lines.
Blinded by Red Lines.
Red line on the coat. I put red lines on my shoes. I just put red line on all shit that costs money. Just to let them know like it don't really mean nothing.
Don't mean nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Because we so distracted by the red lines. And the red lines is a whole legislation called Public Works Administration that we can get into some other time. Yeah. That I talk about so much, but
we're going to get you on the podcast so we can sit down there because I want to discuss those type of things. Yeah. This is a platform to discuss those things as well, but we got to bring you back on the the podcast. Bring my cousin in here, my co-founder, co-host of StreamSpace as well. We'd love to talk more in depth about those things for sure.
Yeah, anytime, man. Just let me know, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate it.
Hey, man, we two people out here as well as other minds out here in Cleveland trying to put the city on fire, man. You are just another testament to what's going on in Cleveland. Just another person that's out here putting some things in motion. You know, I'm excited to see that because, you know, we young men still, man. We got a lot of time, got a lot of gas in the tank. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we got too much brains and smarts, you know, to not do something productive. I'm not saying everybody got to wake up and try to be the president.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But we could do something, you know, for the people, you know, around you. You know, and it ain't got to be all super big trying to reach a bunch of countries. You got people that you can influence right next door to your house.
That's it. That's the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But, man, hey, I'm really glad to have you on StreamSpace, bro. You definitely, this ain't going to be the last time you're going to be on at all either.
Definitely appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, man. What's the Instagram? Where can they find you?
So you can find me on Free Thinkers since '87,
Mm-hmm.
LLC_team. That's a lot, right? Free Thinkers since '87, LLC_team.
They going to get it, though.
If that's too much, you can tap into Walt Patton, WaltPatton _, WaltPatton_ or Ghetto Therapy 216 _.
That's right.
Ghetto Therapy 216 _.
Yeah, man. Hey, you already know I'm Savage Royale, as always. Like and subscribe to the channel, StreamSpace. We got plenty more shows coming. Make sure you share this video for sure. Like and subscribe this video. Hit the thumbs up because this video is important. The music was fire. Go back and definitely listen to them tracks. And go follow my mans too, man. He got a lot of things cooking up for y'all. It's almost a new year, too. That's crazy, right? It's almost another one. But I don't know about you. I'm about to come crazy this year, though.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a big year.
We went crazy this year, but 2024 is, you know, a trajectory looking crazy. You feel me?
It's going to be a big year.
Yeah, it's going to be a big year, man. I'm excited for what's coming for me individually, the people around, the city. You know, I'm excited, bro.
Definitely.
Cleveland on the come up, man. We got to let the world know.
Oh, yeah, we here.
But, yeah, you got anything else you want to say?
Nah, man, just appreciate the platform.
Tell me your podcast one more time. MJ Said It. We'd be
MJ
remiss to not show all the love in the bit. Yeah, come on now.
on.
So you in the building? Come on now.
Come
MJ,
on
come on, give a plug since you down here.
Hey y'all, follow my platform, MJ Said It, on Instagram. I'll be doing shows every week on Tuesday, so tap in with me.
See, just in case y'all was wondering, thought we was running out of stuff. Thought Cleveland only had 2 people. We brought a third. You know, a little special guest real quick for you.
Definitely.
That's right. Well, yeah, we up out of here. You good?
I'm good.
All right, y'all.
Good.
Peace.